So today we'll be looking at patch 3.2.4 details with the PTR server itself. So I think that it's better to showcase the patch note itself and the PTR server, since I have both of them at the same time now. Okay, so first thing, new Esper, Matteo. Matteo 5-star win, and so this is all his skill set, right? So I'm just gonna take straight away, show you guys here in the PTR server. Okay, so Prometheus, is it? Wait, I think I got cut up a bit. Okay, let me put it here. This is better, right? Maybe I can push it more. Yep, okay. So, let's see. S1, attack one enemy 2 times damage. As you can see, the percentage here, cause the patch note doesn't have, right? Then inflict spark. What is spark? Spark is something like who's that called? Embla. Embla's poison that increase her AP, but this is not a poison, okay? But as long as the carrier, cause it's a debuff, so as long as the carrier takes a critical hit, he will get 5% AP, and this applies to multi-hit. So for example, like Yun Chuan, attack 3 times, and 3 times is all critical hit. Then Matteo will get 15% AP, and the damage will deal extra damage to the target, so will deal a total of 90% of Matteo's attack to the carrier. Then this attack won't miss, won't land a critical hit or trigger element boom. So it's a raw 30% damage. It won't because I have element damage and I deal more damage. No such thing, and it won't land a critical hit. Okay, then for S2, S2 here deal 2 times, and then inflict disease and defend down. Each speed grants extra 0.1%. 0.1% is kind of like every 10 speed you get another 1% attack. If you have 100 speed extra, it gains 10% more attack. It's not like a big deal, but it's good to have. Alright, then for S3, gains 3 stack of Eternal Flame. Eternal Flame, every stack gains 2% attack and 1% damage taken per stack. And if you get a critical hit, you minus 2 stack from of Eternal Flame, and you maximum have a 20 stack. So maximum we are going for 40% attack and 20% damage taken. And then it hit 3 times, right? So every time is 60% attack, and every time it steals 1 buff. If he successfully stealing, will gain 3 stack of Eternal Flame. So if you're lucky enough, you can straight away get 12 stack, because 3 and then here 3 times 3, so 12 stack of Eternal Flame, so is 24% attack and 12% damage taken. 12% damage reduced damage taken, not you get more damage taken, okay? Then each speed grants 0.25% attack, and every time he get heal, you get the stack, okay? So this is the skill. We can see the percentage here, right? So all your level up are increasing more percentage damage, and the last one will reduce cooldown. This is the decent one. Then this is the speed lead of him: Ritual Miracle, Sonic Miracle, Desolate Land, and Sentinel Hunt. Then for the Rezo, we look at R2, Fire Punch. If the enemy has Spark, Matteo's crit rate is 100%. This one applies to all skill, from what I've heard, okay? I have not really tried him yet, because I don't have R2 of him, I only have R0 version of him. So if the enemy has Spark, Matteo's crit rate is 100%, is good to have. Then this is the bonus part, where HP is lower than 60%, lifesteal 15%. So this lifesteal will benefit to the Fire Punch to get more stacks. Then for R6, if he have 10 or more stacks of Eternal Flames, then and if you have a surviving ally end of his turn, Matteo can stand off. But then for the risk, cause they added May 18, right? But before that, they actually doesn't have this. The before version was like, if you have 10 stack or above, then you'll get a stand off. So technically you won't die if enemy doesn't have a Dispeller, because you always have stand off. Alright, so that's all for Matteo. Then let's take a look at Yamato. Okay, Yamato S1, deal attack 1 enemy 2 times, and then deal a little bit damage, not really a lot. And each hit have 40% chance to inflict stun. So if your max skill up is 60% chance to inflict stun. Then for S2, attack 3 times, each hit have a chance for buff blocker, and you consume all your Rashomon stack to deal extra true damage. So the Rashomon stack is your crit rate increase. Yep, that's all. Then for the R3, is grant all ally attack up and defend up. Gain a certain number of Rashomon stack based on the number of buff on the ally. Basically, when you cast the S3, everyone is just 100% crit rate. Not everyone. He will get the full stack already. Okay. Then for the speed lead, it's very interesting because it's for story, Infinity Miracle, and Calamity Island. It's not like the other usual speed lead, right? So it's only for story mode, for Infi Miracle mode, and Calamity Island mode. Then for the Resonant part, this one, AP absorbent can't be resist. Oh yeah, this one, his S2 can actually AP absorb, and then now the R2 will let you the AP absorb can't be resist, but the AP absorb is actually just 10%. Okay, later I will show you again. Then for the R4 of him version, upon a crit, 20% chance of dispelling one buff from the target. So any kind of damage from PE dealing, as long as a crit, then it's 30% chance dispelling one buff. This is pretty good, like cause all his damage can actually dispel 30% chance to dispel buff. It's very low chance lah, 30% chance. Then for R6, your S3 gains an extra turn. So you are S3, you go into S2, and then you use up all your Rashomon stack, and then you 100% crit. That's all. That's all what he can do. Not as strong as I thought, but his design is pretty cool, I would say. Alright, but a bit disappointed because I thought it would be like very epic. Alright, though this is the Shimmer Legend, Xuanping, Jiutian Xuannu. Okay, so for her S1 will be damage one enemy, and then grants 15% to ally, which is everyone get a AP boost with Horse and Chariot. Okay, Horse. Implement damage, the higher the max HP of the target, the more damage it is, up to 100%. They didn't mention like 100% what? 100% of Xuannu's attack or 100% of the buff, the target attack or HP, I don't know. Okay, then Chariot. Chariot is the car. Alright, Chariot here, because in Chinese word here is a car. Plus 10% attack and 50% speed. 50% speed is very OP. Okay, maybe you think like, oh, 15% speed is like what? Maybe I get my turn faster. No, you have to figure it out that 50% speed also applies to, let's say, Sander. Okay, let's take a look. Sander. Where's Sander? Let's say you Chariot on Sander. Each speed grants Sander extra damage. One speed equivalent to 1% attack. Okay, then his damage is synchronizing with attack percentage. Okay, so from Xuanping S1, Sander will get 10% attack and then 50% speed, and then 50% speed to Sander. So let's say your Sander have 200 speed, you get 100 speed, right? 100 speed equivalent to Sander's 100% attack of his conversion rate. Because 1 speed equals to 1% attack for Sander. 1 speed, each speed, right? 1 speed equivalents to 1% attack to Sander. So this S1, like maybe you think like, oh, 50% speed is just like I might make my team faster. But for certain Esper, it's actually also boosting his attack damage even higher. So 10% attack is already a lot. Not a lot. It's already a buff there. Then 50% speed. Who else? Mateo. Each speed 0.25% attack. Okay, so her S1 is already a very good buffer. You get more damage from the max HP. You get more damage from the Chariot, and if your Esper Esper will increase damage due to the speed, Chariot also benefits a lot from it. Okay, then for S2, select one ally, grant them cannon and then give them AP. So if you level up the skill, it's going to be 100% AP. So it's like the Abigail's S3, but without revive. Okay, then attack all enemy and inflict defense down and dispel their shield. So technically, enemy is losing like 85% defense, or maybe close to 85%. I don't know how they calculate, right? Because I don't really do all those calculation things. But yeah, enemy if they have a very thick shield, they will just dispel the shield away. It's not like chance, you know. It's not like what chance to dispel the shield. It's like dispel their shield. That's all. It's like 100%. Okay, then you attack all of them, inflict defense down minus 60%, and then the ally that you buff up got cannon. So dealing damage, ignore to 35% damage defense. Gain stun when this expired. Okay, so um, after you cast it, it will expire. The stun will stun your Esper, but if your Esper have immunity, it won't get stunned. So it's very easy to counter away this stun thing. Then for S3, you see the S3? I can't even scroll up. There's actually a misread up there, you see? Because it's so long. Okay, so S3, when you cast, it gains soldier to all allies. Um, if you resonate it, actually it also gain attack up. Okay, so one soldier is 1% of attack per stack, and if you go to 5 stack, it will become a chariot. Means the one with the speed buff and 10% attack. Okay, then grant horse to 2 ally with the highest attack, and then you you hit everyone, deal extra true damage. True damage is their 10% max HP, and then you inflict misread up, and when you start the combat, you are a general. General is like Alice S1, but 100% chance because every time she deals she attacks, you call in one random teammate with soldier. So as long as everyone have soldier at the start, right? Because gain 1 step of soldier of all ally. Yeah, then you give them 1 soldier and then they will start attacking. Yeah, that's how it works. So basically, you're like playing a chessboard. She's the king. Every time she attack, one of your soldier will go attack, and your soldier have 5 stat, means like you get 5 honor. Then you gotta level up to a chariot. Then what does chariot do? Chariot deals more damage, and then you are faster. And then after chariot is after you are chariot already, right? After you done your job, and then you're going back to a soldier. Repeat. Okay. Then she also give you horse buff randomly. Not randomly, like the 2 highest attack. So the horse buff, you are riding on a horse, so you deal extra more damage. The extra more damage is it depends on the enemy's max HP. Okay, then because she is a king, right? She's the general. She can call one ally to straight away attack to become 100% AP. And when I ask you to straight away attack, means you are carrying a cannon with you. You deal you ignore their certain amount of defense. But after you use a cannon, you'll get stunned. Unless you're on immunity. Something like this. It's like I feel like it's very fun to play her. Okay? So that's all for this part. And then added Celestial anomaly is from this part. From this part. Okay? But 2 things. They are still having bug for this function now, so I'm not gonna showcase this part. And my PTR server, I don't really play it, so the story mode you can see, I am not unlocked for this content yet. So this one is basically like a boss fight, and then you get some rewards. You can get the rewards to gacha some like legendary ability mon, such thing as this, and then you gacha the thing for the Yamato, and then you can also have like a leaderboard thing because it's a PvE thing, right? You get a leaderboard, you get more rewards from it. Okay, then we're gonna skip this part. Here, blah 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 blah. Okay, so for the Celestial anomaly, you also get a frame from the ranking itself. So Immortal Fire. So basically, Immortal Fire is what we usually have, right? So let me take a look here. Immortal Fire is this one. So we get the Trial, which is this. Okay, we have a name card here. We have a Shimmer Record. We have Reset Stone, and then we also have a Division ranking, like what we used to have. And then we also have a World ranking. And then this is the shop. That's what we have. If you have enough of the gold chip, you can actually select one of among 8 win a tune epic Esper from the box, except the max result or the unknown Esper. So it's a very good thing for starter player or beginner player who haven't really maxed out their result. But you see, with the win pack, I have 2 stock. So okay, then let's take a look at the epic Esper. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So basically, this is all the all the epic Esper of the wind type. You can pick one. So for me, I'm gonna pick Jinhee because I'm not maxed her out yet. As you can see, Flow have 10, Inferno have 9. So let's take a look. This one is 10. This one is 9. Okay, so basically it's all the Inferno Epic Esper, all the Wind Esper, and all the Flow Esper. Then this is the Platinum shop. You get Shimmer Record, Gold Records, all this stuff. Legendary Ability mode, like what we used to have, right? Then this is the mission. This is the mission. There's like days now. Like day 1, you do all this thing to get this amount of gold chip. Alright, so basically it's the same. Okay, then the tower, the Recarnation Tower is the previous one you hit me, now it's gonna be Mateo. Then the shop is the same, but different currency. Last time was orange or purple, I forgot. Then this one is for the green color one. Alright, so the next one you can see here is the Lion Daddy, and this one we have no idea yet. Okay, then limited time echo event for Mateo and Zora. Okay, so we can take a look here. This is for the Mateo, this is for the Zora. Then okay, for the Echo Shimmer, okay, I don't have the Shimmer Record, so I can't show you guys. Then some adjustment so the adjustment is for the Shimmer Record pool. It's like for the SSM, like the previous one, the SSM. I know you guys maybe you guys missed the SSM thing. So it's basically you're gonna have a rate up Esper for the Shimmer pool, and if you don't get the rate up Esper, then your next legendary from the Shimmer pool will be the Shimmer Esper that you selected. So it's basically it. Then for the point one, is a very big deal for this one. The requirement to claim 5 victory for unlocking quick battle in each season has been removed. So you can straight away just quick battle it. Then optimized knockout. We have some power thing which is not very a big deal. Battle result through Blitz in Desert Land will be recorded in squad pace. Because previously if you just blitz the Desert Land, you won't really get, you won't record it down. Then the cool flash redown for claiming DJ reward test is reduced to 23 hours. I don't know if you guys really do DJ contest, but for me, I always do DJ contest. Every time the cooldown is done, I'll just claim this thing here. Alright, you play one round, you don't really have to play, you can just put it there, let it go auto go through, and then you can claim the reward here. You get like random thing like stamina, you get gold, sometimes you get the summoning chip thing. Summoning chip thing is this. Element record, you see this chip? Or fragment, flow record fragment. This fragment thing you can get it from DJ contest. You can also get the shimmer fragment from the DJ contest. It's RNG. Yeah, that's all for the patch note here. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. So this is how I will try to like perform my patch note. I will like show you guys this thing, and then I also will show the PTR server here. I'll try to make this thing out, okay? So yeah, that's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoy. Thank you.